This is multi-topic talk. Today, we are going back to the roots. Naruto Ninja Storm 2. No, actually, I'm joking. Here's my review of chapter 55 of Boruto Naruto Next Generation. So, in the background, you will get a fight ongoing. And yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy. It won't be the usual format of this review. What will happen here, I will mainly speak about the main thing that occurred in the chapter and my overall thoughts and what will happen in the future on my channel about Boruto, basically the Boruto content in the future. So now let's go over to the big thing about that chapter, the huge thing that really frustrated me, and in the other side I can understand the good and the bad of it. And yeah, so Kurama died. Naruto lost the Nine Tail, and the way I see it, the only reason was to have him nerfed. And I really don't like that idea. Then you will tell me, oh, it's Boruto's story, it's no more Naruto. I understand that. But tell me, when Jiraiya died, did he got nerfed? No, he did not. I will give you a few examples of ways Boruto could have surpassed Naruto. Maybe he could have different variant of Rasengan that are Kekkei Genkai like. They mix up a multiple chakra nature inside his Rasengan, or even Kekkei Tota, or like when you put three elements, three chakra nature in your attack, he could do that. Boruto is a genius. So giving Boruto a stronger Rasengan in Axe could be a way to make him surpass his father. Or another way would be simple, and you don't need to nerf Naruto in this case. You just kill off Naruto, that's it. Yes, you risk to really hurt the sale of your manga, but at least you won't insult an entire character arc by killing off Kurama. So I will give a another reason we can show Boruto surpassing his father. It's mastering that Otsutsuki powers he has inside of him. It's clearly a huge power boost he would get. He would get like crazy strong. There's plenty of ways. Like give Boruto two different Sage mode in the worst case. Maybe he don't have the chakra reserves, but maybe with training he could. So give him, I don't know, the snake Sage mode and the toad Sage mode. Give him both instead of just giving him one. Then you will tell, oh, Mitsuki would be useless. Yes and no. Maybe make it in a way, I don't know, like Mitsuki learns other form of his Sage mode, or I don't know. Like, give new power-ups to Boruto. That's the best way you can make him surpass Naruto, because now I feel like they will just nerf Naruto to nerf him. And I really don't like that idea. But that's just me, like, that's your right if you like the idea, but that spits on pretty much everything Naruto did during the war. Like befriending Kurama, that was an entire arc. Then that's also spitting on Naruto Dream, because Naruto dreamed to be the strongest Hokage of all. And now he lost Kurama, so he is no more. Because as of right now, Naruto is still very strong. I may do a video about how strong is Naruto right now, without Kurama. But he is very strong, don't get me wrong. But now, one of the factors that really made him on top, like, it's gone. So yeah, Kurama was basically giving him so much chakra, he was almost unkillable, and he was fast as well. He was the fastest shinobi in the world. So now, with no more Kurama, the speed of Naruto is really low. So that means, like, place him against Minato, now that he is a normal, like, a normal human being, uh, he has more chakra than Minato, but he won't have the speed to counterattack. So, as of right now, if you face up, for example, Minato or even the Raikage, right now the fourth Raikage, even if he retired, he is the strongest Kage alive on Earth because of his speed. Like, I don't see Naruto ever being able to pull this off against the Raikage right now. Like, when he had Kurama, there's no debate. Naruto is the strongest shinobi of all time. But now that he has no more Kurama, his speed is suffering. So, yeah, and like, I'm telling you, they they nerfed Naruto to high up the risk, the stakes, but also because they are lazy. They did not wanted to search for any other ways to make Boruto stronger. I don't know. They were just lazy there. And that makes me angry because they did the same thing to Sasuke. But Sasuke, it's not as frustrating as, let's say, Naruto. Yes, the way they did it was very dirty. Like, how come Sasuke could not see that coming? What the F? Sasuke is godlike ninja and he just got stabbed like this. That was insulting for him, but that was just insulting. While on the other end, Naruto just like lost his dream. He's no more the strongest. Now, I think I spoke enough. Like, let's say Naruto is really sad now, and you could tell Kurama's death really affected the guy, and you can understand because he was there inside of him his entire life up to now. For 33 years, Kurama was inside of him, and yeah, they just went the easy road. That's why, like, I did not enjoy that chapter at all. I did not like chapter 54 as well, but this one was just even higher in my eight, if you can say it that way. Like, tell me, oh, which chapter did you prefer? I will tell 54, even if I feel like Sasuke just lost a Rinnegan in a stupid way. But anyway, now, um, let's see something else. Later on the chapter, we get to see Boruto being scared to use Karma to teleport back. Kawaki says, "Oh, you're scared for Momoshiki to show up." Boruto is like, "Yeah, like he read inside of me and things like that." Then later on in the chapter, they finally get back to basically the Leaf Village, and here Amado is look worried a lot about what's going on. I think his plan was for Naruto and Sasuke to die and bring Ishiki down alongside, if we can say it that way. But now that both Sasuke and Naruto survived, he don't know they are in a nerve state, but he looks worried because maybe his plan is ruined because they survived. Now the question is, these nerve version, are strong enough to keep up with other Kara member outside of obviously Code? Now others. I forgot. There's only Delta left, right? Kashinkoji, we don't know. He lost an arm. We don't know what will happen next. Anyway, so now Amado looks worried, and Sumire knows the guy is hiding something, and that's very interesting. So now let's go over to the next bullet point, if I can call it that way. That's I think that feels like a cliffhanger for the pre-time skip or something like that. Or maybe time skip will happen in next volume, so that means maybe it's by chapter 60 we will get that time skip. So here is the cliffhanger, if we can say that way, the cliffhanger of this volume, because that's the end of the volume. If I count right, it's like volume 14 or 15, something like that. So that's the end of the chapter and the end of the volume. The cliffhanger is basically called saying, I inherited Ishiki powers, but I cannot become his vessel because I have an incomplete karma. So now he will be the next big bad, I guess. And that opens up other theory crafting for other videos. So yeah, um, Cold want revenge, so you want to kill Naruto, Sasuke, Boruto, and uh, basically Kawaki. And he's been told by Ishiki, carry the Otsutsuki wheel, become the Otsutsuki god, create a chakra fruit, eat it, become a perfect vessel. And here we have another like theory crafting moment we can do in future video. Now I think I spoke enough about the chapter. Kurama being gone really pisses me off so much. Now, with everything being said, what will happen in the future? I won't review Boruto chapter anymore, except if um, something important happens, and except if the quality is what it should be. Because I feel like Boruto in these 15 volumes, they did not move a lot. Like, not much happened. It's the Boruto, Kawaki, Naruto story. I say these three because they are the main focus, and I can understand, but it's like, I feel like when you compare it to Naruto, for example, by volume 15 we had so much more. We had the Land of Waves, then we had the Chunin exam, then we had the Konoha Crush arc that was ending nearby there. If it was not ending by volume 15, I think by 16 that was ending. And what I can remember, 16 or 17, Itachi shows up. So they already had like 3 or so arcs there. And these arcs were divided in multiple parts, if you can say it that way, especially the Chunin exam arc. The Chunin exam had the Ridden exam, the Forest of the Dead, the battle at the end of the forest, and then the finals. So we had so much content by there. And let's say, look, let's say it's like Shippuden. So we speak about volume 28 to volume 43. Volume 28 to 33 or so, we get the Gara rescue arc. 34, 35-ish, we get the Sasuke retrieval arc, like in Shippuden, like I like the Tenchi bridge like arc. Tenchi bridge, like they found Sasuke and they want to bring him back at the village. Then like 36, 37, and 38-ish, it was like Akatsuki suppression arc. Then 39, it's the Ebi formation. 40, it's like Sasuke wanting to kill Itachi until like 43. And we had mini pain art with Jiraiya in the Land of Waves. So in 15 volume, if we speak about Shippuden, so much more happened. And even part 1, so much more happened than what we got. So I won't say Boruto is bad. I like Boruto, otherwise I would not read it. But what they are doing right now, I hate it. I don't like it. Like, I could understand they wanted, like, the next generation to step up. As I mentioned earlier, that's the lazy way to do it. Like, if you killed off Naruto or Sasuke, you really nerf the village. And either of them dying would means the other one would need to train to all new skills to protect the new generation. Because right now they are not ready. Don't tell me after the time skip they will be godlike level. Don't tell me this. Who's gonna stop Cole now? Because he is not a Shiki, but he inherited some of his power. We don't know at what extent, but I don't see anyone really destroying that guy. Like maybe Mitsuki Sage Mode if Mitsuki can use Sage Mode without consequence. But Sarada, forget it. As of right now, she's not strong enough. Even post time skip, except if she gains her own Mangekyo during time skip, then could be different. But even there, I don't think a Mangekyo would be enough to deal with Cold, because Cold is the new big bad. So it will be the new step for everyone to surpass. So yeah, Kurama's goodbye was frustrating. It was sad at the same time. And yeah, that maybe Boruto could handle Cold if he really control Momoshiki powers. But even there, I feel like it's not enough because Momoshiki was clearly weaker than Ishiki. It's obvious because a depowered Naruto and depowered Sasuke both were nerfed 50% like, and they were able to play with the guy like he was a punching bag. Momoshiki was their punching bag, literally. And in the other end, Ishiki was using both Naruto and Sasuke as his own punching bag. So yeah, that's really telling a lot about how stronger Ishiki was. And that Ishiki we've seen was weaker than the true form of Ishiki. He had a bad oath, was much weaker. So it's for sure, even if Boruto gain new power-ups, that won't be enough as of right now for him to beat Code, because he's the new Ishiki, if we can put it that way. What I would have made there, I would have killed Sasuke in this nerf arc, because let's call it the nerf arc. Would have killed off Sasuke. That way, like Naruto trained his son or something like that, and Naruto would be driven forward to train harder and get stronger. But later on, someone new, like during the time skip, for example, comes, and we pick up after the time skip with a Naruto and that new guy fight, and Naruto could die after time skip. You know, that would be hard losing both at the same time, but or make Ishiki kills them, but he dies in the process, something like that. It would be much better than a nerf arc. Basically, what we got. Yeah. So I will do more Boruto content. Maybe I won't review chapters anymore, depending on what they do. If they do something shocking, something good, something I like, I will review it. But as of right now, I only reviewed chapter 55 because that was Kurama's goodbye. And I reviewed 54 because like Sasuke and Kawaki fighting against Boruto was interesting in some ways. Chapter 53 was clearly the best out of these, because 53 we got a lot happening. That was just magic there. Kawaki killing off Ishiki. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed more Boruto content in the making, more Naruto content as well, like a true power of the new Naruto, a true power of the new Sasuke, like what can happen during the time skip, after the time skip, prediction, a lot of stuff is going on now. We are near that time skip. It's probably by chapter 60, as I said earlier. Chapter 60 will probably mark the Boruto Shippuden, if we can say it that way. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps the channel to grow. And have a great day.